Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Steve 26 November Echo 34. What we have today is a new rotator. This is the Yaesu G-1000DXC, and this is, I'm just going to show you what we get inside of the box. So I'm just going to open the box up and have a look to see what we actually get. So in here we have a set of instructions. And there are a couple of other boxes, they're quite weighty. Put the packaging down the side there. We have the rotator. And some clamps. Nothing else inside of the box. Box is all empty. So we have the rotator. So this is going to replace my current rotator that I have. So this is the G-1000DXC. I've got a cable for it already, 40 meter cable. But yeah, this is the rotator. So we will be getting that powered up in a later video. This is just the unboxing of what you actually get. And then in this box, I believe this is the clamps. Yep, so we've got the top clamps there that we attach to the top of the rotor, bolt them in, and then your pole would go into there, and then your antenna would be on top of the pole. And I also have a set of bottom brackets as well upstairs that I ordered, and those go on the bottom in order to put a pole on the bottom. So let's have a look at the controller unit. So with the controller unit, I have actually got a separate bit on order that is actually getting delivered at some point today. And basically what it's going to do is make this whole entire box wireless, so I can control it from the internet. So I can actually put all of this into the garage, or the garage if you're American, and I would be able to control this from my laptop without actually having to touch this box. So when that arrives and I get it all set up, I will make another video showing you how to wire it all up, etc. So in here we have the controller, and there are some spare fuses attached to the front there, and we also have a spare disc inside that you can put inside of the controller. So that's the controller unit there, Yaesu G-1000DXC. We have the power on, power off, left and right. Started, we have a preset, and we have the speed where we can change the speed. The only thing wrong with this one is it has an EU plug on the end. So we will cut that off and we will change that for a UK plug, or we could just purchase an adapter, change it from EU to UK. We have the cable plug at the back where that goes from the controller unit to the rotator, and then you have all your little adjustments here on the back. So that's what you get inside of the box for the Yaesu G-1000DXC, and you get the clamps as well as a set of instructions. So that's what we get inside the box, guys. I will be showing you how to wire all this up, how to connect it all, etc. My son is coming down for Christmas, so between the Christmas and the New Year will be the only period where I will have a chance to take the current antenna down, take off the current rotator, and have this one put in its place. So I will be doing all the configurations, getting everything ready. So it's a case of when he comes down, he can help me take the antenna down, change over the rotator, and then pop it back up, and then we can do all the finer adjustments. But obviously we're going to do a step-by-step approach. But basically that's what you get inside of the rotator box. You get the controller unit, you get the rotator, a set of top clamps, and a set of instructions, a spare fuse, and a spare disc inside that you can put inside of your ring housing that tells you which way your antenna is pointing. So like I said, we have an additional little add-on which I have ordered. And basically all we're going to do is connect that board up to the DIN plug at the back here. So I've got a cable that plugs into that DIN socket, and then the cable connects to this board, and the board will basically make this wireless on where I can control that through the internet. And like I say, everything is going to be outside in the garage, and that will be on a wireless controller, so I can power and power it on and off via Wi-Fi as well, through a wireless plug socket. So I don't have to keep going into the garage to turn it on and off. I can just do it remotely. And then you're probably going to have to leave it about a minute just whilst it configures to the internet, and then the antenna will be good to go, and I'll be able to control that from my station over there via laptop or a tablet device. So yeah, so that's what the plan's going to be. So that's what we get there, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, leave some comments, negative ones, positive ones, any comment at all. I do not consider myself an expert at all, even though I've been on the radio since 1989, 1990. All this equipment is fairly new to me. I have been doing DXing for a lot of years on and off. Like I say, I've been off the radio since about 2003, 2004, and I've only come back on since March of 2025. So the radio and the equipment and technology has moved on massively since then. So it's just anybody who's wanting to get involved in the hobby, you know, it just shows you that, you know, you can have very little knowledge or no knowledge at all, watch a few YouTube videos, and it's just trying to get other people involved in the hobby. So yeah, I do not put myself as an expert at all. I'm just basically making these videos to show you that, you know, anybody can get a basic setup and set it up and start operating. And then obviously if you decide to go on and do your ham license and stuff, you know, you learn as you go, like everything in life. So, you know, whether you've got negative or positive comments, please do leave them down below. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care.